to say, man. It's that time of the year. This is what, January. You can see the snow in front of on top of that trailer, that mobile trailer. I don't know what it is. What do you call it? One of them mobile homes or whatever. I'm just warming up this, what do you call this thing here? Should I say student car or something? Student car, I don't know what to call it. Loaner car or something. One of them things that you use on your company's terminal, like if you gotta go to the store or go to the restaurant, you use it. That's what it is. You see all that snow in the window? That would answer your question. Alright, that drop trailer you see right next to this car, that's my trailer. Not my personal trailer though, but that's my boss's trailer that I've been stuck with. So it's like my truck is actually in the shop. I backed it up bobtail in there. I'm getting all 8 tires replaced right now. So it is snowing outside, isn't it? Snow, as a matter of fact, the tan section of the pavement where you see that trailer is resting on right now, you know, the ground itself. Yeah, it was all covered with snow last night, like early this morning around 2 p.m. when I got up, 2 a.m. When I got up 2 a.m. this morning, you know, to move from the spot, because mechanic said I could camp out right here in the driveway. So I did it, right? So I got up and moved all the way like 9 miles away to this Lowe's hardware store parking lot, and I stayed over there. And the snow plows was out. Yeah, it was like, you couldn't see the pavement at all, man. It was all white. It was like powder. It was like thick powder. You couldn't see it. The truck was just floating on ice. And I bobsled the truck out of here, man. I drove 9 miles away. And the road condition wasn't too alright either, because you can't even see the lanes or nothing. So, yeah, I dropped that trailer actually once, but he came out and told me I had to bobtail the truck back out the garage and push the trailer backwards some more, because he said one of them next door neighbors might complain a lot. They might bitch and moan at him. But you know what? Just a while ago, I said, you know what? I think this dude right here is not thinking too smart. I need to move the trailer way out of the way, because them bitches, they cry baby a lot. I said, alright, so now some asshole comes in the shop and he starts complaining about the trailer being in the way. You're not telling me off. He came up to the mechanic. Okay, him and the mechanics are neighbors. So now I told the mechanic, you know what? I had a hunch, something told me to go backwards of the trailer. I was going to tell you that. He just went right to me and laughed. I said, I was going to back the trailer up much farther, because I figured some asshole would complain about it being in the way. And here I am finding it out. You see, I always got to follow my hunches, man. Always got to follow. I'm not saying that, no, it ain't really healthy. It ain't healthy to actually do that. You ain't perfect. You ain't going to be no God, but I mean, if you got a sharp IQ of 90%, you might as well just go ahead and do it. But my hunch told me to move all the way the fuck out the way. But you know what? I told this guy, I kept my mouth shut, because I didn't want to insult his intelligence or nothing. So I kept my mouth shut, and here he is finding out the hard way. But anyways, he left it right there. So they both, it seemed like my mechanic kind of talked him out of his shitty ass attitude. And he got his way, so he left the trailer right there. But I told him that I don't like them neighbors of his. And also my manager, my boss that hired me to pull that trailer with his truck. I'm talking about my main boss. He hates most of the neighbors. He can't stand them. He can't stand when I come up here and leave the truck there for 2 seconds. He'll come out there and snap at me. But you know what? I said I agree with him. I don't like these bitches out here myself. I hope you know where I'm at. My mind's been there all the time. I just hate him. None of my boss is sensitive, but the mechanic, he just laugh at everything anyway. I said, what the fuck? You say, he over there telling me, you know, I could go ahead and do this here, do that there. I said, nah, I ain't comfortable with these bitches, man, because they cry a lot. I even told him just now, I got kicked out of a Lowe's, some other Lowe's parking lot in Chicago. I told him, you know, some bitch came up to my face and said, are you making a delivery here? And I said, nah. And then she said, you'd have to move here, you can't stay here. You know what I'm saying? I told him that. Not only that, they got X amount of, you know, signs that say no, you know, like tow truck company signs and stuff like that. Yeah, it's high in Chicago. I'm gonna let y'all truck drivers know that. When you come to Chicago, Illinois, it ain't always okay to park at I don't know if you could park at a Walmart store. They haven't hit me yet. I don't think they hit those other trucks yet. But I've seen X amount of tractor trailers and truck drivers park up in various Walmart stores across the continent. Every time I pull up, like, for example, the one in Virginia, I think. What was it, Richmond, Virginia? Let me guess. Some part of Virginia, I think it's the bottom side, where Highway 50. It's somewhere below Richmond, somewhere about it. I think it's Norfolk. I think I'm visualizing Norfolk. I don't remember. But anyways, this they got them barricade things, them yellow overhead barricades that restrict tractor trailers from going in Walmart. It says 12 feet. No, not 12 feet. It says like 10 feet tall. This way they don't squeeze onto there. Yeah, for some reason, I still see truck drivers breaking the rules no matter what. I see all 10 trucks, 5 trucks, any amount of trucks. I've seen signs over, go to another Walmart over, I guess it's West Virginia, I can't remember. I've been there like 3 times so far. I've seen a sign that says no truck parking, and it's written in red and white, bold red, less white. That means it's serious. I mean, it's like high priority. So I've seen them parking there anyways. Night, day, 24 hours, it don't matter. But yes, one time, maybe I better tell y'all this, because I know some bitches gonna fucking rail on me on this one. Yeah, just about recent. Hold up a second, man. What the fuck is fool doing out here? The fuck out. I don't like you anyways. You're just scraping the fucking snow. Yo, I lost $700 to a fucking tow truck driver. Just about, what, 1 month ago, like a month and a half ago? More than a couple of weeks. Yeah. I was actually parked behind the building because the yard over here was packed. Yeah, you can't back in, so I pulled away bobtail. It's like, you know, there ain't enough space in the yard, and, you know, trucks been fucking up. Excuse my language, sorry. They've been messing up other trucks. As a matter of fact, I could have showed you another Kenworth or one of these Peterbilt trucks right here. But this one's being serviced. You see it's out of commission. One of them, oh yeah, I was in my boss's office and he told me that one of his drivers messed up his own trucks. So when I pulled away, I remember when I pulled away for a while and came back to the yard, right, the drop yard, I saw the hole in the tire, and the mirror, parts of the mirror was all, you know, torn off, and pieces of it was on the floor. I said, yeah, this must be the truck my boss was talking about. So I went back. So it's like I walked away from the truck and trailer, and then I walked across the street and went into his office, and I said, yeah, I saw the truck you was talking about. So he kind of laughed in my face and said, I told you. So it's like, you know, let me tell you something, man. Chicago is full of bitches and idiots. I'm telling you. I'm gonna go ahead and just give you a idea that I ain't having it nice really out here, but I'm gonna just say my reason for shooting this video is because I've been through a lot of shit, so just bear with me. You notice that I haven't been shooting no videos frequently, right? That's because I was serious about what I was saying. I don't give a fuck who bitch or moan about me, but I'm not gonna say I don't care if you care about me. I have to respect that. I gotta look out for you. I look out for those people. I appreciate it. I certainly ain't gonna be stupid enough to spit in your face and say I don't give a fuck if you do care about me or if you don't. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. It doesn't make any sense. You see what I'm saying? It makes me look bad. You're the one that got a reason to point a finger at me. But let me tell you this, man. I'm gonna start from yesterday and work my way back to the last week. I'm gonna tell you how many times. Every time I come out from, let's say, all right, let's just start with the last 2 weeks. Is he fucking paranoid? Excuse me for a minute. Hold on for a second. I gotta let this car warm up anyways. It's been sitting in the cold. I don't see no snow out here, so why the hell you got a plow out here? You ain't making no sense. So now he stopped right there. Hold on a second. Nah, I hope he ain't gonna complain about no truck or trailer being in the way, because I had enough of that. It's like, I'm gonna tell you what I saw yesterday, late evening. Like around dark hours, like maybe 7 o'clock, 6:30, somewhere. 2 times in a row. Since I came back from South Dakota on I-80 coming back east. It's like, all right, I got a temporary, something like a seasonal dedicated run, you know what I mean? Chicago to South Dakota, South Dakota to Chicago, Chicago to South Dakota, you know, back and forth. So, let me tell you what. Just yesterday, all right, I'm coming back light, or is it heavy? Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm coming back with a light load, right? I think it's a light load. I'm not sure. No, wait a minute. It wasn't a light load. It was a heavy load. Nah, I got empty. I got empty over in Romeoville. That's what I meant to say, yeah. I got empty with that trailer, of course. And then I'm coming back. Over here, right? Somewhere over here. Guess what? I'm here tangoing with the cars, right? I'm going just as fast as them, and I'm good at it. Not always as fast, but you know what I mean. Like 80% of the way. I'm tangoing with the cars, and I'm flexing my muscles, and I'm driving. I'm in them tight, narrow spots on the road. I'm going through mean curves. You know, I'm having a ball and all that. All of a sudden, you're not going to believe what I saw, but I saw it. I'm going to say it anyway. I saw a pickup truck. It nearly decapitated, you know, so to speak. It nearly chopped off the front end of a Volvo. I'm talking about a Volvo semi. You know, 18 wheels. You know the type. It looked like you wanted to sever the front end of a red Volvo. No, I watched this on my right side. I was in the middle lane or the left lane. I'm here, while I'm here observing it, I'm coming up from behind in the middle lane, and this asshole just went whap whap, and the Volvo went you know, as soon as he friggin' nearly chopped off the front end. He just about, you know, I saw it. He came about, hold on a second. It looks like he came about that close, man. He nearly trimmed off the Volvo. He trimmed that Volvo truck off almost. He almost chopped off a piece of it. He just about swerved like an asshole and just, you know, like gun the friggin' thing. It's like, it looked like he was out to get truck drivers, man. But the thing is, he wasn't behind the truck. It's like he was kind of next to it, but he wanted to squeeze between this other car, but he came close to chopping off that truck's front end, and then he just hauled ass. All right, that was yesterday. Now, rewind it all the way back. It's going to get a little bit more scary. What I'm going to tell you. You might say I could have lost this job because of the insurance. the insurance, a boss said that the insurance would pick it up from the camera and stuff like that. You know how it goes. Well, guess what? Same empty trailer. Almost the same location. But this what happened. I'm here tangoing with the cars again. This was like late evening, 6:30, 7 o'clock somewhere. Same dark, darkness, dark hours, you know what I'm talking about. Here I am going down this slight hill, like it ain't too much of a hill. I'm kind of going down this road, right? I'm tangoing with the cars again. Like 5 of them next to me, 50 of them behind me. You know what I'm talking about. All right, I got the right side of the lane. I got the right lane. That's where all the trees and the houses are. I'm going through the city area. I'm flexing my muscles with a car again. Here we go. This is like probably a week. This was like a week ago, about a couple of days ago. Now I see something way down ahead, almost like if you could see that house, man, maybe even farther than that, much farther than that. Like another, I'm guessing maybe 800 feet somewhere, 500 or 800 feet somewhere. I'm here tangoing with the cars. The cars are next to me. I'm not going to expect them to move out of the way, so I'm not going to force nobody to change lanes in case of an emergency. But this car driver stuck his rear end. He stuck half of the car out in front of me, and he stayed there. I didn't notice it yet because the headlights on my truck are not that bright. They're not so bright, right? So I said, wait a minute. While I'm here driving, I don't want to stab the brakes, going regular speed with them. I'm not going to do that because I don't want no car rear-ending me or nothing. So it's like, I said, wait a minute. Shouldn't he go back inside the yard if he sees me with the headlights on? No, he didn't. He just sat there and sat there. I said, it looked like you want to commit suicide. So I said, all right. That's when I went. So I almost, you could say I came close to locking up the tires, but I didn't. I could see the rear end of the trailer almost kind of bounced up and down, but nah. I came close to locking up the tires, and I came almost this close to hitting them. So I made a complete stop about that close. Nah, I'm here waiting for him to pull out of the way because I cannot make a complete stop just like that with all them cars next to me and behind me. I can't tell if everybody's in their own world and they want to keep on going. If you stop right all of a sudden, it's like you're in a rhythm flow, right? You don't want to just stop like that because there ain't no telling what the fuck is going on. Somebody might not be paying attention behind you. And it's going to lead to all kinds of things. It's going to go on the insurance. I'm waiting for that car to move out the way, and he just sitting there like he want to commit suicide. I said, all right, I guess he ain't going to move. And that's when I came close to hitting him. But I didn't hit him. Guess what? Yeah, of course. I had to grab the horn and fucking blow it so fucking hard for so long. And that's when he moved the car out the way. He sat right there. Why the fuck am I seeing this? I don't know. I mean, look, 800 feet to 500 feet somewhere about. He got more than enough time to pull out the fucking way. I'm pretty sure he didn't stall. I don't think he stalled. So I blow the horn, and that's when he moved out of the way. So that means nothing was wrong with the car. It's like the devil or it's either Satan out there must be watching me or something must be going on. Because that's really unusual. So anyway, I stopped, and I did recall a couple of cars on the left probably did also. I don't know. Maybe they thought the car was in their way too. I don't remember that. But anyways, I made a complete stop. I came close to hitting it. And then that's when he moved out of the way. It's like, it not only pissed me off, it half scared me. And I said, you know what? I'm going to suck it up. Nah, I ain't going to waste my time getting mad this time. I think I know there's something out there watching me. I ain't going to fall for it. And you know what I said? I ain't going to fall for it. I mean, this is Chicago, and that ain't the only thing. Not only on this private company truck job, I'm talking about Western Express truck. When I was on truck 11107, when I came back, when I came up to Illinois in 2022, I remember I seen this car, this pickup truck run. No, it was at a complete stop, right? All right, it was over here on this side of the highway, and I'm facing this way. I'm using this for an example. So when the green light was on the crossway, you know, like the crossroad, when it was their turn to go, he started moving anyways. He moved right through the red light like it ain't nothing. I seen this in New York too. I seen it on a Western Express truck a lot of times. Nah, I'm telling you, man, look, you ever seen X amount of car drivers that, all right, put it this way, when I was bobtailing Western Express truck, you know, that Cascadia, when I was sitting behind at least two cars, I was in probably Rochester, somewhere in the downtown of Rochester, or what do you call it? It's either Rochester or Rotterdam, one of them. I was there bobtailing to some restaurant or something, right? This was in 22 again. Now, it's like my light, our light was green. My bobtail truck plus the other two car drivers are in front of me. Plus X amount of cars next to me and behind me. It's crowded. Now, when our light's green, they start to go. I'm saying they start to go. As soon as the light turns green, more than a couple of them go off on the red light. So now I got to sit behind the motherfuckers them, and they start blowing their excuse me, man. They start blowing their horn. Wait, it's our turn. So, you know, they're over there fighting their battles for me, you know. Instead of me blowing my loud ass horn, they went ahead and me, a whole bunch of cars in front of me, they had to make the effort. So, all right. So at least maybe I'm guessing 3 to 6 or 5 or 10 cars went by in front of them real quick, and then they started to go. I mean, to tell you the truth, that part was funny. It was funny, man. I had to laugh. It kind of looks upsetting, but I had to laugh. There's some psychotic shit happening. I know y'all seen it enough times. Excuse me if I sound too excited, but the thing is, I don't really see this on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? It's not normal for the human eye to see this. But if shit happens, you know, it happens, right? You're not really supposed to see that. That might be a bad sign, or maybe something good, I don't know. But damn, I'm saying Chicago is pretty sick, pretty psychotic. It's full of all kinds of crazy shit. I'm just warning y'all, if you never been up here before that much, it's that bad. I just told you what happened yesterday. That could have been my truck, that pickup truck would have chopped off. But they targeted another truck driver, another tractor trailer. I said, oh shit. I think maybe I better stop coming through this side, and maybe I better take another route. I said, there you have it. Well, you know, it's the fastest route to leave West Chicago and go down to Romeoville, because my boss is very strict, you know. So it's like I'll be picking up these Romeoville loads like 3 hours ahead of time, 2 hours. I remember when I first got this job and I had that trailer in his truck, it took me, I usually leave like, 30 minutes early? Nah, like an hour early. And sometimes I come a little too close. And sometime, once or twice, he kind of held me up with some kind of truck service business. I don't know what it was, but I said, yeah, I need to hurry up and get out of here, boss. It's going to get crowded. I said, yeah, good idea. All right, I'll see you later. So it seemed like I never really been late one time picking up in Romeoville. Just that one time when I made a mistake and I thought the 0100 or the 0800 was, PM hours. Remember that I told y'all that? Yeah. I messed up that one time. I was 10 hours late. But anyways, all I could say is, man, the reason why I'm just doing this one, I'm not trying to showboat myself or nothing. I'm telling you, there's shit happening to me out there. I know Van Helden said something about some crap about No, I don't mean to crap. You know, he said something. You can't tell when he going to give up this shit, and he's because of the idiots out there and stuff. I guess it is caving in on everybody, man. I'm over here thinking I'm the only one going through this. I got assholes messing with me off of I-80 by sitting next to my truck and trailer when it's time for me to change lanes. You know what I do? I just dive right behind them and tailgate them and scare the piss out of them, and that's when they haul ass and leave me alone. It's like I got people, man, even yesterday, last night when I was driving this here Infiniti, this car right here, this old car. I'm here driving to the chicken restaurant and the Mexican restaurant. But the idiot was there fucking tailgate me. You know what I had to do? I had to fucking swerve the car left, right, stab the fucking brakes, and that's when the bitch got off the road. And guess what? He didn't get off the road, nothing. It's more like he backed away from me. And I watched him in the rear view mirror. And I see him making a left turn off the road, right? I wanted to get rid of him so bad. I mean, look, I'm minding my own business. I'm dodging cars and I'm driving by myself. He just come up right behind me. I'm here switching lanes. He still won't even leave me. I said, all right, I'll fucking scare the hell out of you then. And then that's when he took off. He took off and went about his own business. So it's like I'm not having it nice in that truck, and I'm not having it nice in this car, and I ain't having it nice anywhere. My life is a living hell. I ain't having it easy. But every once in a while, you can say I lighten up a little bit, but that doesn't mean just because I'm out here working, that doesn't mean I'm having it easy. I don't mind showing you something. There's a possible chance if I last long in this job, this might happen. Maybe I'll show it to you right now. I don't know. Well, since he in there, the mechanic said it's going to take 2 hours. He said it's going to take about 2.5 hours because he's doing all eight brand new tires now. This is the perfect time for him to do it. He should have done that long time ago, but he kept putting it off because some other truck was in the shop and all kinds of crap. So now since the snow is out, it's better off he start changing them. So now he's doing it. Hold up a second. Let me turn this shit down. It's getting hot in here now. You see, I'm sitting here shooting this video. So now I'm gonna go ahead and see if I could pay attention without hitting anything. Oh shit. Yo man, there's snow in the back of the window. Alright, I'll get it later. I'll go ahead and move away from the spot. I'm gonna go this side. Shit, I can't even see nothing behind me except. Yeah, I can see it through the side mirrors. Oh shit, I hope I didn't touch nothing. Alright, I didn't touch anything. Shit. I wonder what the hell is wrong with this thing. Fucking brakes must be frozen or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's my trailer. Oh, one of the valves went bad. You notice that I couldn't slide the tandems because I don't know if you could see it. One of them main boxes that have the valves that operate the rear axles. Yeah, yesterday he showed me what to do. He had to tap it. He had to tap it with his hand, and that's when, you know, the trailer brakes can lock. Actually, the trailer brakes weren't even working the whole time since I drove from South Dakota to Romeoville, Illinois. It didn't work at all. So I called my boss on the phone, and I said, look, I pulled the red knob out, and I'm going 70 miles an hour, and it's not slowing the truck down at all. I did it. So he told me that the valve is like hesitating. It's responding too slow. And there was a leak coming out some other side. So now he fixed it anyways. And here I am driving through the snow. I can't believe this. Lucky I didn't wind up dead or nothing. Oh, I'm not gonna try to gross y'all out, but I don't have a choice but to tell you this. Like I said, I'm not having it so nice on any job really, because of what's going on nowadays. You're not gonna believe, for the first time, My, I hope y'all don't make a big deal out of this. My boss got the ashes of a dead driver in the office, inside of a canister. Did you hear what I just said? I'm gonna say it again. My boss told me that one of us dead ones are in a small canister, a green canister. What the hell is this fool doing? He got one of the driver's ashes inside of a can. He died out there. I don't believe this shit. I'm seeing things. Boy, am I seeing things. Yeah, man, let me turn the damn lights on. Yeah, I'm seeing things. I don't know what this fucker right here is trying to do. You might move the fuck out the way. I want to go in the yard too, you know. Get in the yard or something. Excuse me, man. They got some dumb bitches up in this place that will actually mess you up. It has happened. Yeah, I never seen no leather tarp trailer come up in here once. Excuse me, I need to censor some stuff up in here. I don't want you to see it. That's just the way I feel about it. Damn, what a fucking dumbass. What do you do, pass it? Alright, I'm gonna just sit right here for a while. Nah, he said I'm allowed to do this because it's his trucks anyway. Hope the next bitch don't come out here and mess with me. You see one of these right here? It look like shit to you, right? Don't be, wait, hold up. Just in case. I can't tell. They got coyotes up in Illinois. I mean, big as German shepherds. Yeah. In case if something sneak up on me, I don't know. No, they come out in the daytime. It don't matter. All right, you see this one right here on the right side? Yeah. This is a Volvo. I'm sorry you couldn't see it without the snow, but yeah, it looks all gutted out to you. But you see this one? Take a good look at it. All right, what is this, a mid-roof? Yeah, it is a mid-roof. You see how it looks? It looks like shit, doesn't it? All right, y'all can laugh if you want, but guess what? Me and my mechanic made an agreement. I really shouldn't be doing this because I wanted to surprise you later on, but you know what? I'm gonna give it an early start. It looks like a pile of shit to you, but it's not really going to look like it because he's good at restoring these things like new. I said, I think it's worth paying you 18 grand for this. Oh yeah, they got some trucks on the website that actually sell for $12,000 and $15,000, like a 2015 Cascadia and a 2014 International and something. I mean, these trucks are in better shape than this, you know. The only reason why I don't want to buy from no dealership is because they charge you tax, tag, and title and stuff like that. You know how it goes. And not only that, if you buy from a private owner from Craigslist, it's better, right? Okay. There's another option. If you buy from them, it's as is. Their trucks might look normal and decent to a certain degree. When you look up close, you're going to be disappointed. As soon as you start driving it, do you know what they mean by as is? They don't really do nothing to it, you know. It's as is. So it's worth what? 12,000, 15,000, and what now? And it's a 2015, 2012 or whatever. And the one I'm driving, which is my boss's truck, the truck that Kenworth y'all saw me driving, it's actually a 2016 or 15. It's nothing later. It's definitely like, he did say 2015 or 16. And the trucks that I'm seeing on the flyer are about that old, 8 years old. And they're selling for 15 grand. I'm serious. I wrote down 4 different trucks that cost about 15 grand to 12 grand. Now, if you go on Craigslist, you might get a better deal. I mean, you don't have to pay tax, tag, and title with it. You just get the straight 12,000, 20,000, whatever the hell they want to send. The private owner. But this is what happened. Me and the mechanic made an agreement. I said, you know what? I'm going to chase after this one right here. It might look like shit to you, but don't worry about it. He ain't no ordinary mechanic. This guy ain't normal. He can do anything. All of this could look like it could look like a brand new 2015 or, after you get done fixing it. So anyway, I made an agreement to get this one. I selected this one. I made a mistake and looked at another Volvo and thought it was ours. No, it's not ours. The ones on the other side of the yard is actually another company. Those are different company trucks from ours. Those are like, they rent that side. We rent this side. So I ain't gonna go too far with this. So, let me hurry up and put my gloves back on. Excuse me. In the next, you might as well say, hold up. Let me tell you the reason why I'm going this way. I don't feel like buying from a private owner because I trust this guy better. You know why? Because I seen his attitude, I seen his capability. He can do any damn thing. Especially anything this old. Any truck that's ever old is too easy to fix. Anything looking that old is too easy to fix. So I ain't worrying about what anybody's opinion is. I'm not worrying about anybody's opinion. I don't care if it grosses you out. I'm gonna do it my way. Whoever said I'm gonna pick up germs in there anyway. It don't matter. They got X amount of owner operators that are driving trucks that came from the salvage yard. I hope you know that. You could tell by looking at them shits, you know what time it is. You know somebody dug it out of the graveyard and they restored it and they're over there busting dollars. I'm not saying, just because I chase after some piece of shit, that doesn't mean it is. That doesn't mean I plan on staying with it. I still got my mind bent on them 1 or 2 brand new 2025 and 26 Cascadias. I'm there fantasizing about. I still got my mindset on it. It's just I'm at the beginning stage. That's the reason why I'm chasing after that. So don't get no ideas in your head thinking that I'm chasing after some piece of shit just to try to find a way out. Nah, I'm chasing after a piece of shit because I can trust that guy. That's why. I can trust. My mechanic that's now changing my tires, he is past flexible, past capable, past invincible when it comes to them things. Plus, not only that, when I was there working for them Jamaicans in Orlando, Florida, in the mid-side right in the midsection of Orlando, Florida. Hold on for a second, let me check something out. When I was working back in that was 2012, right? When I was in Orlando 2012, when I drove my minivan up there to get that job, I was driving one of their old, kind of slightly raggedy trucks, right? And trailer. I had to drive and trailer. So it's like I drove for them, but the truck was only governed 60 miles an hour because, they said that they swap out some, I don't know, they swapped some transmission out that was different. It once had an automatic and they swapped out a stick shift, so they had to restrict it for some reason. I don't know what it was, but what their reason was. But anyway, The engine tore up. You know, I kind of put a little bit extra, what do you call it, stabilizer fluid in it. The summer was real hot, and that blocked the vent, you know, the circulation oil holes inside the crankcase, and that's what caused the top end to get hot and snap. Yeah, they told me that. So they fixed it anyways. They didn't charge me nothing. They just went ahead and did it. I seen them take the guts off from the bottom and all that of the engine. I seen them take out the crankshaft, connecting rod, and all that good stuff. And they put brand new pistons, cylinder barrels, rings, everything. And I went back in the same truck and I drove it again. I left Orlando, Florida, and went up to Pennsylvania, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then this other dude from the Bahamas, a big old husky looking guy, he came to their yard and he said he don't like him. He said, why don't you work for me? He tried to pull me away from them. He tried to pull me away from them, you know. So excuse me if I'm just driving around now. I'm gonna shoot this video for a few more minutes and that's it. He drove to the yard and talked to me about me getting treated better because they weren't paying me too good and all that. You know what he did? When I said, listen, let me stick it out with them a while longer, he started cussing me out. He got mad at me and stuff. He said, I don't see why the fuck you want to work for these damn people anyway. I said, he started cussing me out. He started getting mad. So, you know, I told him, you know, give me at least another week. So I guess he waited another week. So since, you know, I wasn't seeing another paycheck in a while, for an extra while, I said, all right, I guess I guess this guy was right. These people are kicking me around. They weren't paying me. They were hesitating on my paycheck for like another 2-3 weeks after the truck got an overhaul. So they weren't taking no paycheck out of they weren't taking no damages out of my paycheck. That didn't have nothing to do with it. So don't come up with that. So that's what was happening before the truck went out and afterwards. They were like, pay me once in a while. And I said, nah, I think this guy's right. I'll go ahead and go with him. So I started working for him. This was all 2012, you know. But I don't know. It's like them days are over now. I'm with these people. I'm with the Europeans now. So I ain't going in any other direction. I'm staying in the direction where I'm at. I'm gonna try to make the best of it. All right, y'all, listen. So much for the little adventure. Y'all see that I'm still alive? And I told you about that dead driver that's in the office. Well, they got his ashes inside of a can. It's not a joke. Oh, look. The car got a sticker that says funeral. Yeah, somebody passed away. They got it on both. That Spanish lady got it on both sides of the window. Oh, shoot. Yeah, they're going to a funeral. That's what it is. That's what I just saw. All right, I'm gonna head down to that stop sign and cut this video somewhere about now. So this is what's up. There's a dead driver's ashes inside of that office right now. So it's like after all this time I've been working, the last 3 or 4 days, my boss just told me that for the first time. What the hell is this? I didn't know that. After all this time since I got hired at the spot, since I got hired right here, he said there's a dead driver. He said one of the drivers died and he got his ashes right there in the can. Right there on top of the shelf, right behind his desk. All right, man. I'm sorry about this, but I gotta go.